Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Sacred Dawn reading for the full moon in Leo. We had a very cold night. It's very cold here. Snowing most of the southern states, so I'm sure the northern states too, but for Florida it's a little bit rare for us to get snow. And anyways, so welcome in. My name is Melanie Dawn. We're going to ask some questions for the return of the light. I have my journal here. So for Imbolc, we're going to be asking, what am I ready to give to with a full heart? What am I beginning to feel inspired by? How can I nurture and express that with passion? What healing am I encouraged to do? What gifts are being revealed? What understanding is being offered to me? And what personal truth allows for my unfurling? Okay, so these are our questions, and I'm going to go through and pull Oracle or Tarot. If you want to follow along, I can put all these questions in so that you can do your own if you would like. But we're going to do a collective reading. So thank you so much for joining me. And so we're doing the stirring, the returning, the flame, the melt, the waters, the blessings, and the threshold. Begin with, what am I ready to give to with a full heart? What am I ready to give to with a full heart? What am I ready to give to with a full heart? What am I ready to give to with a full heart? Show me. What am I ready to give to with a full heart? Okay. Come on. So out came the Tower, the Magician, and the Three of Pentacles. What am I ready to give to with a full heart? This is change. This is purposeful, radical change, and moving towards the Three of Pentacles is cooperation, new opportunities, open to possibilities, and you're manifesting this. This Tower, this is transformation. This is coming out of stagnation and moving into community, into cooperation, into new, into others. So you're ready to move out. You're ready, possibly you've been self-isolating. Maybe you've gone inward. Maybe you've gone through the whole hermit stage and you're ready to come out. The Tower has fallen and you've manifested a new beginning. You're transformation is complete and you're ready to move forward into the Three of Pentacles, into cooperation, into community, into building with others. No longer wanting to be in the state that you've been in. You have transformed. What am I beginning to feel inspired by? What am I feeling inspired by? What is coming back that I'm beginning to be inspired by? Strength. The Knight of Wands. Something that you're passionate about and you've been holding boundaries. It takes a lot of strength to go through transformation, and you've been persevering, you've been manifesting, you've been moving through your intentions, planting the better seeds, uncovering the seeds that you know are there. Excuse me, that's confirmation. Uncovering the seeds that need to be brought to the light. And that is what this full moon in Leo, the whole purpose of Imbolc is the return of the light. We're at the halfway point to the solstice, between the two, between the winter and the spring and the equinox. And the light is returning and growing. And you've used this time period as transformation. The whole idea of the snake year and the 9 year and the shedding of the old ideas and the old intentions, things that are no longer working for you, ideas, habits, and people, places, things in your surroundings, maybe even in your work. Whatever this is calling to you, that is speaking to you from your heart, you have shed the negativity. You are manifesting from a place of beauty and truth from your own soul, ready to move forward in cooperation, ready for what's coming. The Knight of Wands, he might be rash, he might be passionate, but you have exhibited great strength in this journey. And it is time for you to move forward. It is time to begin the new. So what is this new? Where's the... Oh. I didn't get it out. I want to see what this new is. What is it that I need to nurture and express with passion? How can I nurture and express this with passion? Show me. How can I nurture and express this with passion? Pardon me. Definitely fired up. You have the Warrior card and the Tea Party, which is echoing this Three of Pentacles, right? The Tea Party is a return, like friendship, celebrations. It's the 44 card as well, but it's friendships, celebrations, and the Warrior. Maybe this time, this fire energy, this Knight of Wands, but putting down the need for strength to struggle, to fight. The warrior needs to rest in order for the tea party to commence, because that's when abundance flows, when you stop fighting and pushing and just allow. So it's time to move into that Three of Pentacles, in that building with others, in the tea party era of your life, in allowing the return to come back to you, allowing to receive, opening to receive the abundance. Let's see, what healing am I encouraged to do right now? What healing? And you've been doing it. I mean, with the Tower, this transformation, it didn't just occur overnight. What healing am I encouraged to do? And I also had a different phrase. Yeah, I like that. What shadows soften as I thaw? So if you think of meltwater, what shadows soften the inner journey? And I believe that goes hand in hand. It is time to put down the warrior stance, and it's time to allow your inner journey to thaw, to soften. The transformation, it's not complete, right? Because we're never fully transformed completely. There's always something that we can learn about ourselves, something that we can heal, something that we can touch on. But this inner journey, you've exhibited great strength. You've had the Tower. It is time to let go of the warrior and to soften and to melt into the discoveries that you have made. Allow that inner journey to spread through your life. Allow the tea party. Allow for the return of abundance, the return of communion with others, of your union in your soul. This inner journey that you've gone through, it's time for it to soften in order to receive. We can't always stay in that warrior position. We have to allow, we have to open our arms and allow the return. And that is what this inner journey is stating. What shadows soften as I thaw? And your shadow selves do soften in order to allow for this abundance and community to return. This Three of Pentacles, cooperation. And let's see, what gifts emerge from the meltwater? 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 We have the Fool, new beginnings. A new beginning emerges, and that is what's emerging with this Three of Pentacles, with this abundance, with the tea party, with the inner journey softening. You are allowing abundance to come back into your life. Passion. Yes, the Knight of Wands is a little bit rash, but he's fiery. And what are we moving into? I want you to look at that card. The Year of the Fire Horse starts at the new moon. on the 17th. This is a beautiful time period for this new beginning. And then you have the Six of Swords. And it's a point of letting go, right? It's the letting go of all of the past. It's letting go of that tower. It's letting go of needing strength. It's letting go of that warrior position, letting go in order to move into the new direction. Not as a fool, but as hopeful, as trusting, as believing in the divine, as in taking that leap of faith, as in enjoying the beauty and abundance in your life, softening that inner journey. Okay, what blessings are being offered? What blessings are being offered? What blessings are being offered? Understanding. Let's see. Blessings and understanding that is being offered. Blessings and understanding. I have so many notes. What blessing? One flipped. Kapha. Okay. Oh, it opened right to it. You are being guided into Earth's energy and carry its subtle calmness, which makes others naturally gravitate toward you. You bring peace, understanding, and comfort to your community and are the shoulder to anyone who can lean on. You embody Earth's wisdom and are anchored to her vast life force. You may have created a life or are envisioning one that will bring you great contentment and stability. A true home surrounded by people you love. You do not need to search for more. The deepest peace you will find is where you are. Just remember never to become too attached to anything. All is temporary. This is beautiful. This is exactly this message. Three of Pentacles, the Tea Party, the softening of the inner journey. This is beautiful intent. Everything that you have gone through, that you have needed strength for, to transform through this tower, to release these energies, and to become grounded enough that your inner journey is supporting you, that you're balanced, that you have become the strength internally, not externally, but internally. Home, love, stability, contentment, peace, harmony. Those are all hard won. They don't come to you easily. But that's a beautiful gift. That is something you can truly melt into and become a part of your home that you're building within yourself, is radiating outward and gravitating this Three of Pentacles towards you, right? This Tea Party energy. Your inner journey softening and becoming your own stability, your own point of anchor. All right. All right, I'm going to pause this music because she's getting into her.
Breathe out. Long.
Yes, take a deep breath and breathe.
Breathe in
personal truth allows for this awakening?
Gently coming back
And what initiation brings as spring returns?
of your body
What
and your
initiation
space.
begins as spring returns?
Slowly stretching
What
and moving
initiation begins as spring returns?
in this way.
So moving forward in this energy through to the new year,
Let it came to your awareness. You are about to release, complete, or let go,
all right, let's see.
allowing it to gently dissolve.
The Nymph of Wands, introspection,
And now,
and the Empress.
allowing all of this new, beautiful energy that's meant
Let's see.
for you in your highest purpose to flow through into this space you've created.
Okay, her words are very much true. Let this energy flow into this space that you have created, this inner journey that you have gone through, this stability, this beauty, this truth, this energy of grounding, nurturing, by nurturing yourself, by grounding yourself, by creating this beautiful heart space. You've become the Empress through introspection, and the passions that are being born will be revealed. It's all is being revealed in time, in divine timing. But the energy that you have released and the energy that you are moving forward in with faith is beautiful. It is a perfect returning of the light. For the fire horse energy, being passionate about where you are within yourself, being passionate about the life you have created through your truth, through your vision, the transformation that you have made, the strength that you have found within, the fight to get there, right? It all boils into this beautiful release, this melt. This inner journey needs to soften so abundance can spread, so the Empress can reign, so that your passions can be expressed. Move with intention through this next time period. This is beautiful energy to amplify, to melt into, to allow the light to spread, to soften, to move forward. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Melanie Dawn. This is the Dawning Soul. And this was your reading for the Sacred Dawn, for the return of the light. We are at the halfway point between the solstices. This is the full moon in Leo, the cold moon, on perhaps one of the coldest mornings we've had. Prophetic energy. May it be yours. Enjoy the return of the light. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. If this resonated with you, I invite you to carry it forward. Subscribe, share, or simply breathe it in.